Good morning, family. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, wonderful morning, evening, depending on where you're at this time. My name is LaTonya Wilkerson, and my channel is Seeds of Relentless Harvest. Today I have a message for you. This message may be for you, maybe for someone else. Take the message as it resonates. Whatever doesn't, please let it go and slide for the next person. Thank you. All right, so let's get into this message. This message that I am giving to you is about faith. Faith is a general understood message about trust, confidence, and belief in someone or something particularly when there is a lack of complete proof. Faith refers to a belief in a divine being, a religion or doctrine, or a teaching. While faith can be seen as belief without evidence by some, others view it as confidence based on a perceived degree of evidence or an inner certainty granted by God. The Latin word means to trust, and the root of terms of faith. Faith is the core faith that involves placing trust and confidence in something or someone. Belief is the unseen. Faith is often associated with believing in things that cannot be directly observed, such as God or future promises. The action of faith is a living faith is often demonstrated through consistent action, obedience, and commitment to the beliefs that are held. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about faith. Where is your faith? Where is your faith? Where do you stand today with faith? Where is your confidence? Where is your highest gratitude? What do you respect? Faith. What do you have faith in today? Why do you get up each day? What are your goals? What are your affirmations? Why do you care? Why do you not care? Ask yourself these questions. Why do you go to work? Why do you not go to work? Why do you cause drama? Why do you cause disruption? Why do you feel that you need to be jealous of someone else? Why do you feel that you need to envy someone else? Faith. Ask yourself, why do I feel the need to come in someone's life? Why do I feel like I have to come in someone's day? Why do I have to use words that are not kind? Where is your faith? Are you balancing out the word, the meanings, the behaviors of faith? Where do I lack faith? Where do I lack confidence? Where do I lack insecurity? Why do I lack these things? Is it because maybe I don't know how to? Is it because no one showed me how to believe, how to have confidence? Why can I not get to that point where I can believe? Why can I get to that point where I can have that confidence? It's about faith. You know, we live in a world where things are moving fast, and we're moving fast, and we're doing a lot of things every day. But ask yourself, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Is it meeting a common ground? Or is there a crack in your foundation? When you do not have your eyes on your own foundation and your eyes are wandering on someone else's foundation, there is a crack in your foundation. There's a big hole somewhere in your foundation. When your eyes and your lips continue to speak words of deceit, false lies and accusation made on someone else's life, you curse them. But you have to be careful, because you don't know the person that you're talking about or the person that you're gossiping with. You only curse yourself. I want you to understand that, because I know that there's been a lot of words that's been spoken against me, and I have not said nothing, and I will not say anything, but I'm going to speak. When you curse me, you hurt me, you speak words that are ungodly and that are untrue about me, you curse your own self, you curse your own home, you curse your own family. Because I serve a mighty good God. I have not done anything wrong, and I have not shown anyone that I disrespected myself. I have a lot of lives, and people look up to me. And I know that it was an ill will and ill intentions that were words that were done and said against me to bring me down, to cause people to look away from me. But when you are connected to the Most High, it doesn't matter who you serve. I am connected to the Most High. I am His daughter. I am His child. And I want you to know, for those of you who are lacking confidence, lacking insecurity, lacking wisdom, lacking knowledge, lacking understanding, no witchcraft, no dark sorcery, no evil plots and plans and schemes, no weapons of dark sorcery formed against me, my mind, my body, my soul, nor my spirit will be taken down. Understand that. And I'm speaking to those who don't understand who I am. I am sent here to help, to guide humanity, to love, to teach, to heal. People who are and have been broken, left behind, abandoned. People who have been stricken. People who have been shortened because of their environment. So I'm going to say this again. You cannot break someone who have already been broken by their own parents. You can't break me. You can't destroy me. You can talk. You can continue to say falseful lies about me. But the same lies that you are apparently speaking on my name, You're only speaking from the heart for yourself. So the person that is speaking on me, know this. You're broken. And you've been broken. And someone has broken you. Behind the walls, behind the curtain, behind the veil, you have been scarred. The world has used you, and you have taken the breadcrumbs. You have settled for less, and I don't do that. So whomever comes for me in my household, and my children, and my foundation, it was only a setback. It was only a setback. What you meant for my destiny, how you tried to swap my destiny, you can't, because I'm one in a million. You don't study the way I study. You don't learn the way I learned. We're two different people. We're not the same. You can't compete nor compare. You can get all these plastic surgeries and pay to copycat me. But I am the original. I am the original. There is no power in you, because I am the creator. I am connected to the creator, the divine. And there is nothing that you can do to strip me of what I am entitled to. Because what's mine is mine. So, with that being said, faith. Faith without works is dead. If we go to Hebrews 11:6, it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him." Whoever him is, your higher person that you worship, okay? Without him, for he who comes to God, that's who I serve, must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of those whom diligently seek him. Let's talk about a marriage. For the fellas, I'm going to use you guys as an example. When you find that wife, what happens? What happens to your emotions? What happens to your feelings? What happens to your heart? There's something about that woman that you're saying, she's the one. I don't want nobody else to have her, so I'm going to marry her. It's the same way with God, but it's just a higher realm. You have to go deep with God. You have to go deep in the Word. You have to get more knowledge. You have to get understanding. And with you men, when you are in intimacy with your wife, you get to feel the depths of her soul. The intimacy makes it one. The commitment that you have with her. The things that you will do for your wife. Can't nobody understand but you and her. That's something special. That's something that is sacred. And no one can detach you from each other unless you allow some outsider to come in and destroy your marriage. That's how I am with God. I am a single woman. I am a woman. There's different levels, different pieces of me, and no man can ever understand who I am unless they enter the intimacy level with me. And I will not give that out to no man. Only the man that puts that ring on my finger, then he will experience the depths the intimacy of who I am. So what I'm saying to you, I'm talking to a nation. Men. I'm talking about real men, gentlemen, the men out there that knows how to wine and dine and spend money on their wife and no other woman. A man that knows how to speak to his woman, love his woman. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. When a woman finds a man, a husband, she finds a good thing. There's nothing that that man or that woman shall lack in their marriage, in their communion, in their union. It's by faith that you trust her, that you can find in this woman, that you trust her and know that she has your best interest, that she will protect you and she will honor you in sickness and health. Through death do you part. It is by faith that you take those steps and honor thou wife, honor thou husband, women, that you will not cheat on your husband, that you will realize and respect and honor your husband. Men, respect and honor your wife. Don't allow a third party to tempt you. Don't allow no third party to tempt you. Because everything that you have, that woman is going to cipher from your wife, vice versa. That man is going to cipher from that woman, which is the wife. When you step outside that union, it's a big, heavy betrayal. Once you break that trust, it's like a wall. The wall is standing tall. You have the foundation. The house is built on bricks. The wall is standing, the house is going good, but the minute you step out and sneak and creep out on that marriage, that foundation, that house, those bricks, they're going to crack. They're going to fall. They're going to break and they're going to shatter. Why? Because you broke that trust, you broke that confidence. And I want to say this, there has been relationships and marriages that ended in divorce, separation. And we have to reflect back on what happened to that relationship, what happened to that marriage that marriage crumbled. What happened? Ask yourself. Did I put in the work? Did I put in the effort? Did I sincerely really want this marriage? Did I sincerely want this relationship? Did I fight for it? I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry, females. But once you step out on that marriage, that trust is broken. I don't care. You can never get it back. You can never get it back. But there is hope. There is hope. But that's not my place to speak on. My message is to speak on the foundation of trust, loyalty, belief, conviction, dependence on the truth, loyalty, hope, acceptance, good honesty, intentions, even producing unfortunate results, integrity. I want you all to think about this message. What is your foundation worth? What is your legacy worth? What is your wife worth? What is your children worth? What are you building? What type of motivation are you making? What type of legacy are you bringing forth to your union? Are you putting in the effort? Are you taking out time? Are you just working? Are you working every day and the weekend come and your wife doesn't have that time with you? Your children don't have that quality time? You can work. You can have a business. But are you putting in some time with your family? Are you adoring your wife? Are you rubbing her feet? Are you massaging her pains, her heartaches? Are you taking time out to get to understand your wife? To my females, are you taking that time out for your husband? Are you taking that time out to rub his feet? Are you taking that time out to hear your husband? Are you taking time out to listen to what he's saying to you? Are you willing to quiet the room so that your husband can speak? Are you willing to allow your husband to be that man that God sent him to be your covering? Or are you going to try to be that dog that keeps shutting up your husband to where he doesn't want to come home, to where he feels like, oh, okay, I have to go out because my wife keeps, muzzling me. She keeps using her mouth to destroy me, to tear me down. Wives and women. Sometimes we can push our men away and lead them to go astray. Yes, I'm saying this. It's the truth. So women, I'm asking you, if you want your husband to come home, if you want him to be all over you the way he used to, I asked you that you get in the shower and you put that water on you and you ask the Lord to cleanse your mind, cleanse your heart, and cleanse your body and your soul. Because see, our mouths are a weapon. Men and women, our mouths are a weapon, and it is a sword that cuts sharp. And you curse yourself. You curse yourself. You curse your family. You curse your union. I am trying to teach you how to use your voice and your words with kind, loving, and gentle words. Ladies, bring your husband back to you. Turn off the devices. Maybe you might have to take a little trip. Maybe you need to go somewhere on the weekends. Maybe you need to change up the environment. But I'm talking about faith, love, and light, and fire. This is the end of this message. Until we meet again. Love you, Starseeds.